So, we've got a late start. My sister's right behind me, but we're heading to Man's Creek Reservoir. It's about 9:24 right now. Like I said, we kind of got started real late because my sister, I told her, had her stuff packed. So when she got home, all she had to do was hook up to our RV and we just go. But she was still loading all kinds of stuff by the time she got off work at 8 o'clock. I got to keep slowing down for her because she gets behind me, way behind me. So she's the one that's running that. She has that Bushwhacker RV. She's towing that 15-footer. I'm towing the east to west 29-footer. But turn that down a little bit. But we're finally on our way. The sun's setting, so I think the time we get up there, it's going to be nighttime. Sorry, it feels like I have a whole bunch of crap in my nose right now. Okay, she's caught up. Okay, now I can speed up. I'm taking Idaho side because we can do like 65 miles per hour on here. If I took Oregon side, it'd have us like at 55 miles per hour. So I'm in a hurry to get out there, get set up. She's probably tired because, like I said, she's going to work in a 12-hour shift at Lifeways. We both work crisis dispatch on the weekend, so I work from 8 on Friday. I work from 6 to 8 o'clock in the morning, from 6 p.m. to 8 o'clock in the morning, and then the other 2 days, Saturday and Sunday, I work from 8 to 8. So I get my 12 hours in. So anyways, I'm going to flip this camera around and you can kind of see what's going on. Oh man, I got all kinds of bugs on my windshield. We went through a lot of bugs, and there's cars passing her because she's going too slow. So let's flip. So yeah, you can see the bugs on the windshield. And dummy me, I did not fill up. I thought I had a jug of windshield fluid in the back seat, but of course, nope, I don't. So I'm gonna have to be washing these off when I get to where we're going. But yeah, so sorry it's so blurry. It's focusing on the damn bugs on the windshield. So anyways, I'm gonna go ahead and stop it right here because you're not seeing very much. But this is the road to Weiser, Idaho, where I was raised and born, where I was born and raised at. So anyways, I'll go ahead and stop right here, and then when we get out there, if there's enough light, I'll film it. If not, I'll film us in the morning. We're almost there. I think another 15-minute drive and we'll be there. So I'll go ahead and we might have a little bit of light left. Now that my sister's keeping up with me, we should get there pretty quick. Also, the engine should be going into the oils about next week, I think. I was talking to my buddy, and they're rewiring. I bought a wiring harness for the oils, and they're rewiring the whole car. They did find some cancer on it, and they had to cut some of it out, and they're gonna re-tin it, and then get it all fixed up, and then it'll go into the shop. They're going to start doing the suspension and everything else. So hopefully the engine, he said the engine will be in next week. So look forward to that 454 going in. This car has been it's been sitting for, I don't know, almost 30 years. So it needs work. But it was my grandparents' car, and then it was my mom's car, and then my mom sold it to me when I was a teen. And then my fiance at the time ended up burning up my engine in it. And so I got just another 350 just to put in there for the meantime. And my best friend was helping me put it in, and he ended up passing away. And so the car just sat there. I didn't do anything with it. And then I went into the military, and it just sat there during my whole military career. And then I got married, and I didn't have the money to put into it because I was married. And then after my divorce, I decided to go ahead and fix the car up. So I'll turn that down so it doesn't just come up on the video. That's all I need is YouTube to copyright me. So anyways, I start saving money to put into it. And it's about, I think I dumped about like $25,000 into it already. And we're not even done. And I need to put another $3,500 for the interior, and then another $7,000 for the paint job. My friend's giving me a break on the paint job. His paint jobs usually run about $15,000. Because like a regular paint job, he doesn't charge you that much, but when you're turning it into a show car, you want that paint job to look like glass. So he does a lot of work to make it look that way. So that's why the paint jobs are so expensive. But I'm just gonna keep it back down. There we go. I was going up a hill, so my overdrive kicked in. So yeah, so it's gonna become a show car, and I just don't know who I'm gonna leave it to when I pass away. But it will be staying in the family. It won't be going outside the family. But anyways, I'll go ahead and stop the video here, and then when we get out there, I'll film some more. Okay. Alright, so we are about to the main turnoff here, so I'm just go ahead and run this. In fact, I'll turn the radio off so no one can hear the music. God, I wish it was during the day because you guys would be able to see a lot more. But my sister, she's not used to pulling an RV. I remember when I first started towing heavier things, and I was kind of like all freaked out, unsure of myself, unsure of the equipment. So here we go. We're turning on to it right now. There we go. Should get pretty rough from this point on because this road is not taken care of very well. I remember when I was a kid and we used to come over here and swim in the summertime. This road was always taken care of, but I don't know what's happened to it. I don't know if they're just not interested in taking care of it or what the problem is, but apparently it's crap now. See if I can beat these people to the little bridge over here so I don't get stuck with them. So that hill over there is actually the dam. You'll see when we get to the top. Oh, this road, it sucks. seriously, I'm trying to miss all the holes, but yeah. Oh, okay. Oh, that's better. Go ahead and drop down to 20 miles per hour because respect the speed limit over here. Come on, dude, scoot over, dude. Fucking asshole. I'm gonna take it up the goddamn road. Alrighty. So it looks like he's done fishing for the day. So through this area, they have like 2 houses here, and they want you to go about 20 miles per hour. It's not, you're not literally supposed to go 20 miles per hour, but they ask you to. So, you know, I'm not going to be an ass about it and just go, nope, I'm just do what I want. I'm just going to go ahead and do the speed limit or what they asked. And then up here it drops down to 15. Hopefully nobody's in our camp or in the camp spot that I usually camp at. It shouldn't be because this is the weekday, so people should be working. The only ones that would probably be out here would be the older retirees that have nothing better to do but camp, which is awesome. But even if someone's on that site, there's usually a couple other sites that we can go to in the same area. So we're now going up to the top of the dam. High the water is. Oh man, I didn't buy a fishing license. Oh fuck, there's people there too. We're gonna have to take the high road. See, across the way. The both places are taken up except for that one part, but we'll take that one part. That's fine. Park right there on the. We can park by the docks. Fuck it. I know there's another parking spot right there. We'll take that spot by the outhouses. So now we're gonna hit a dirt road, which my sister's truck is way better for it than I am, because I have a F350 and she has a Ram 1500 Rebel, so this should be smooth to her, but to me it's like freaking run over boulders. We might just take the one on top, screw it. I won't go by the water. There's a lot of pheasant, turkey, wild turkey up here. There's all kinds of deer, mule deer, whitetail. But of course, this you can't hunt this area. There's actually no shooting. You can't even shoot in this area. But I always take a firearm every time I go hunting or every time I go camping. I always take at least 2 different types of firearms. I take I'll take some kind of slug like a shotgun or some kind of big bore firearm, and then I'll take something a little bit smaller. You just don't know who you're dealing with or what you're dealing with. It's getting kind of humid in here. I got to turn on the AC. I think I'll take the high area to Highland. I camped there before. It's a little bit more windy up there, but yeah, it'll be okay. We'll survive, maybe. throwing all kinds of dust all over my sister's rig. She just watched it too. I got my little female boxer, Lola, with me in my truck. Raven is with my sister. She's just too big. I only have a single cab, so trying to fit both animals, both dogs in here, just not going to work. Especially with Lola being a Connie Corso. She's just so freaking huge. She just doesn't fit in here. But my sister, she has an extended cab on her Ram. So she has her boxer, her corgi, and then my Connie Corso. So, or for others, it's a Cane Corso, but people pronounce it both ways, Connie and Cane Corso. So right up here is going to be the turn to go down there. It's a little steep, but it's not too bad. If you got a smaller RV, it's not too bad to get back down there. So I need to take this wide because I have a 29 footer. Put my truck in first gear, so I'm not riding my brakes so much. Come on, sis, you're okay. You're okay. Well, let's get down here and see what we got going on. Having people down here kind of screwed up my plans on how we were going to set up our RVs. But yep, see, it takes us right down to the water. I mean, it's a steep road. It's not horribly steep, but it's a good grade on it. Believe it or not, this is the same reservoir I almost drowned at. Remember when I was like 21, trying to save my niece and nephew. Our boat went down, and it was cold, and yeah, it was not good at all. I'm sorry, everything's blurry. These damn bugs, it's focusing on the bugs, dead bugs on my windshield. See, there's the other campsite right there. I wonder if I should. I don't think I want to be close to anybody. Oh, it's pushing my truck all over the place. I think I'll back up to... I think I can back up to that space. I think that's what I'll do. I'll back up to it. I forgot to turn the camera off. Okay, so we're pretty much set up. I have mine all set up. My sister just finished setting up hers, so you can kind of see how hers is. So there's her stuff, her fireplace. And I have mine set up here. We got our power cords running to the generator, the back of my truck. We got everything leveled. Hey, did you put those other bottles of wine in the refrigerator?
Huh?
Did you find those other bottles of wine?
Yeah, but they're in the cabinet in my bedroom.
Oh, okay. That's fine as long as they're, you know.
So, you want to just leave it level there?
Oh no, I need to take it back. Turn this off so you're not wasting electricity. And then I have my dogs in here. There's my puppies right there. So I gotta get into the bedroom, make my bed. The girls are gonna sleep in here tonight. Let's see. There we go. There, it's better. Oh, I better lock my truck. I forgot I left my truck keys out here. Oh, they're on this side. So here's a generator right here. Can't really see it that well, it's dark, but I think I have enough energy tonight to run my furnace if it gets too cold. Just lock up my truck because my wallet and other stuff's in there. Well, we made it. We got all set up. Took us a quick minute to do it, but we did it. Let me turn off this light. This is the light to my RV. You going to bed?
Yeah.
Okay. See you in the morning. All right. I guess I'll close up for the night. Oof. Oh, it's warm in here. Leave my door unlocked just in case my sister has to use my bathroom. I might even take a shower before I go to bed because I feel so nasty. Get my clothes. And yes, I always take firearms whenever I go, like I said. So that's a 22, this is my AR, and then I got a Smith & Wesson 500 Magnum in there. So, okay guys, I'm gonna shut it down for the night. I forgot to put my thing back on. That's where I turn on the water to my water heater. I forgot to open the lines to my water heater, so I had to get into that, and I'll put the panel back on tomorrow. Right now I need a rest. So does these girls. They've had a long day. So, anyways, I'm done. Alrighty, so I have to run back to home because I have school. And then school will be done around 9 o'clock tonight. And then I have to drive all the way back out here again. But, I think it's a nice day. So this is kind of like what it looks like out back this way. We're not really out in the boonies. There's a house up here, and then there's another house on the hilltop over here. This is a really nice place to camp, but I'm not sure if I'd ever build a house out here. I don't think it's that nice to live out here. I guess if it was like a getaway for a month or so, then okay. But building a house, see that house on the hill right there, see how big it is? I would never build a house that big if I was only planning to stay here for a little bit. But from my understanding, someone sold that house and moved to like Arizona, and I don't know who bought it, but yeah, I definitely wouldn't waste my money on something like that out this way. One of my buddies' in-laws, I was talking to him the other day, and he's talking about selling his 15-acre house by the lake, and that I think is worth more than having a house out here on the hillside, because in the summertime it gets so damn hot out here. Oh my god, it gets so hot, and all this green you see, it goes away. It turns all yellow. But sorry about the shake. I have it on the stand, the camera on. Just gonna check it out here, make sure no rigs are coming. Looks good. So there's that house right there that we were looking at. See, it's a pretty big house. I wouldn't build anything that big out this way. Whew. It's already warm. Turn on the AC. And I forgot my shades at home. Good thing I'm going back home. I also forgot the girls' toys, so I'll pick those up when I'm home. Like I said, my class will end about 9 o'clock tonight. So I should get back here around maybe the same time that we did the other night. And I'm going to clean my damn windshield. And I'm going to put windshield fluid in it so I can actually clean my windshield while I'm driving. Nothing but bad choices. And then some dude with a big RV tried to like park in front of us, and I was about ready to tell him to move because it was rude what he was doing, but he ended up moving on his own. So I think he was just like taking a break or something, which is fine. Like, it's cool that he wanted to just take a breather and walk around and then get back at his RV and take off. We don't own the spot, but it's just the idea of, just being rude and park and blocking someone's view just because you feel like you want to be there. But he was pretty cool. He ended up leaving, so kind of glad I didn't have to be the one to say anything to him. And I think as long as people are considerate that way, I don't think anybody should have anything else to say. But so this kind of gives you an idea what this looks like, but it looked like there's some good crappie fishing. I would do some fishing right now, but man, that water's just too choppy right now. The wind is really blowing. So I think I'm just not gonna fish today at all. Off the dirt road and back on the pavement. God, man, what a waste of gas. I had to go all the way back home just to do school. But just in case some of you don't know, I'm actually going to school for to be a mental health therapist. I still do that a little bit right now. I work with clinicians, with people that has mental health. But I actually want to I just want to be in it. So I decided to go back to school. And if anyone wants to become a mental health clinician, the quickest way to do it, I know it may sound weird, but go in as a social worker, get a master's in social work, and you can go for your license. After you do your hours, you can go for your license. Whatever state requirements that need to be met, after those are met, then you can take your test and become a licensed therapist. It's kind of funny because I'm also a writer. I've written my first book. I don't know if you guys seen the videos on it, but it's off to the editor. As soon as she's done with it, I'll go through it again just to make sure everything's done properly. Everything looks good. And then I have to send it off to the copyright. That'll take about a couple of days. Cost me about $65 to do it. And then after that I can publish it. But I'm also sending it off to another company so they can turn it into an ebook format, because I'm selling an ebook, and I'm gonna sell it on Audible. So that means I have to transfer the book to Audible and set up auditions for a reader for the book, and it'll be on Audible, and then I have to actually start marketing my book on top of that. So there's a lot of steps. And one thing I'm really surprised about is that I liked writing. I never thought that writing would be something I'd enjoy that much, and I was only doing the book just because it was on my bucket list to finish that book and get it published and just be done with it. I didn't care about sales. I didn't care about how popular it became. But now that I'm finding that I like it a lot, I think I'm going to make a go at it, because I have 5 more book outlines to follow this book. And so I started the second book already. So there we go. See, we're not too far from the main road. So yeah, I started the second book. It was weird because when I finished my book, when I was working on my first book, I was like, I can't wait till this thing's done. Then I'll have more time on my hands. Well, then I finished the book and I had more time on my hands, but I felt like something was missing because the time slot I had to do my book, I had time to do other things, and it just felt so weird that I decided just to start the second book because it just didn't feel right, and the ideas just kept on coming, like flowing, and so I had to start putting words down on paper before I start losing thought or forgetting certain things. And so yeah, the second book, and I'm keeping the title simple. It's Shadow Bloodline Book 2. I'm not gonna be naming giving a book a different name for each book. I'm just gonna name it Book 3, Book 4, Book 5. Keep it simple, like they say in the military. Keep it simple, stupid. So yeah. Alrighty, I am on my way back to the campsite. So basically, I had to come in from camp. Guys, what else still? I had to drive back home because I had school. This is the last class I had. So I had to come in and finish my two classes that I had, which ran until 9 o'clock. So I'm gonna be back out there again at nighttime. Hopefully my sister's okay. I don't like leaving her by herself because I just don't trust people very much when it comes to some people being out there in the sticks. Oh my gosh, dude, what a last day of class. But anyways, I'm on my way back to camp, and I forgot to film this morning when I got up, so I'll do it tomorrow, so you can kind of see how beautiful it is, the sunrise. I need my glasses. Put my shades on. And try to beat that sun. Sorry, I have the hiccups. I don't know why. But wash my windshield real quick because there's all kinds of bugs dead on it. But anyways, I'll go ahead and film when I get up there. I don't know if you'll be able to see much because, as you can see, the it's falling pretty quick. And anyways, I'll film in the morning. All right. So I woke up late. So I ended up coming back. I did dishes. Got the girls all squared away. And yeah, it was a shit show, but finally got squared away and everything, and didn't get much sleep, but Got the mountains up in the back. Our campsite. So there's a house up there. Another one up there. Alright, we're getting out of here. I'm gonna have to cut this a little bit different than my sister because I got that 29-footer behind me. We're on our way home. Oh, that felt weird. Okay. Whew. Man, this is so we're leaving a little bit early just for the fact that I still have a couple, like 3 more assignments to do before Sunday, plus my sister has to pay my mom's bills tomorrow. So, and then we were gonna stay a little bit later tonight before going home, but I can tell you my dogs are not happy. Well, Raven's not really happy being here. Lola, my boxer, she loves it out here, just like my other boxer did, Ruby. Sorry I'm doing that. It's just I got so much dust in my nostrils. It's making my nose run. But yeah, it was nice to get out here for a couple of days. Unfortunately, I had to go back for school yesterday, so it kind of feels like I didn't get a couple of days to relax. But it's fine. We had a good time. My sister got to try out her new RV, which she totally loves. Big ass on this end of this truck, and the funny part is I'm going from this 29-footer to, well, I already told you guys I'm getting a 34-foot toy hauler. It just makes more sense for me to have something like that than this 29-footer. But I'll tell you right now, if you want a good RV for a decent price that's not going to break you, I would look at East to West. It's kind of crazy because they don't make this model anymore. It's what is it, a 2350 KRK? I do believe that's what it is. And this has ridiculous payload on it. Most RVs come like, you know, with like 1,600 pounds of payload. This one comes with 3,600 pounds of payload. So you get quite a bit of weight in this RV if you need it to be. Like if you're traveling and you're worried about weight and you need a, you know, to carry a lot of shit on your travels, this is a really good one to get because it's 29 foot, so it fits at most RV places, most parks, and you have a payload of 3,600 pounds of payload. Unfortunately, they don't make this model anymore. They do make a KRK still. I forgot what model is, but they downgraded the payload. So your payload's like only 1,600 pounds on the newer models. And I'm not sure why. I think they went into, I think their walls, they went thicker with their walls. And I've never had any issues with this one staying warm in the wintertime. So you really don't need a thicker wall. I'd rather have that payload than a thicker wall. But yeah, so it's just like, it's kind of sad because I thought it was a really good buy. because I mean, a 2500 or F250 can pack this thing around easily. A 1500, you're kind of getting down there. 150. It's not that they don't have the power to pull it. It just, this thing is so big, it just moves that ass end of that truck around. So I don't know if you would want to pull it with a 1500 just to be safe, because you remember, it's not you have to worry about, just you have to worry about other people too. If you lose control and you wreck your RV and you take someone else out with you, and let's say you survive it, can you really live with yourself knowing that you killed someone or hurt someone badly? Oh man, I just see my sister's, one of her lights are out on her trailer. You know, could you really live with yourself? So I always encourage to always go above and beyond of what you need. So like a Laramie. Oh, okay, I was trying to figure out what's going on. Like, you don't want to get a fully spec out truck, because you're taking your payload away from yourself. And I see a lot of people doing that too. They'll get these nice trucks and they're pulling these heavy trailers and they're literally taking their payload away. Makes no sense whatsoever. At least to me it doesn't. That's why I have just this regular plain ass Ford, because I still have my payload. Yeah, her lights, one of her lights are not working. I'm gonna have to let her know. She's not listening. All right, hang on, I'll be right back. I think it might have just a little bit of dirt in it. I did a good old army trick, something I learned in the military. I just spit on it. I spit on it to when we because I was a 31 uniform when I joined, and then they switched it to a 25U. Pretty much I'm a comms operator. We did multiple things. Usually my job was the radio guy out in the field, and sometimes we couldn't get shit to connect. And one of my sergeants that was training me when I was in AIT, he just told me to spit on it, and I was like, what? He's like, yeah, spit on it, it works every time. Wow, this thing is kicking down low. It's alright, it's supposed to do that. So anyways, so whenever shit's not working on the trailer, I just spit on the connection and everything starts working after that. Anyways, we're on our way home, and I've already did a video kind of showing you how long it takes us to get there. So I'm gonna actually just end it here, because there's no sense of me doing another video. But I know I didn't get much of a view this morning, but my sister didn't want to be filmed, and I don't blame her. I don't even like showing my face on camera. So I just kind of showed you guys what the scenery looked like and everything, but I hope you guys enjoyed it. I was gonna check this week on the car, but there's a lot of stuff I need to take care of. So I'm gonna check in with my buddy next week to see how the oils is coming along, and if that hinge is in there yet. And if there is, I'll do a video. If you guys don't see a video anytime soon, that means that the engine's still out of the car and everything's not quite ready yet. So anyways, thanks a lot, guys, and have a wonderful day.